Now I am discussing about personal selling and sales promotion with regard to international marketing. Personal selling, that is the process of communicating with a potential buyer, that is face to face, with the purpose of selling a product or service. The main thing that sets personal selling apart from the other methods of selling is more likely to be effective with certain types of products or services. It has important implications for nearly all kinds of small businesses. In fact, most of the history's successful entrepreneurs have been skilled salespeople, able to represent, promote their companies and their products in a marketplace. Personal selling is one of the important promotional mix along with advertising, sales promotion and public relations. Advertising is any form of paid sales presentation and not done face to face. Television and radio commercials, newspapers, magazines, advertisements and direct mail inserts are well-known forms of advertising. Sales promotion, it is the customer to buy a product or service. Public relations is the act of building a company's image in the eyes of community in the hope of translating the feelings of goodwill into sales. An example of public relations might include a company sponsoring a charity event. Personal selling offers entrepreneurs both advantages and disadvantages in the comparison to other elements of promotional mix. On the positive side, personal selling allows the salespersons to target the message specifically to the audience and receive immediate feedback. In this way, it is more precise than other forms of promotion and often has a greater persuasive impact. Conversely, personal selling cannot reach as many potential customers as advertising. Plus, the cost of each contact must be higher. Another advantage is that personal selling can be an important source of marketing information. Salespeople may learn about competitors' products, about an emerging customer needs that may lead to development of a new product. If the sales force is well trained, acting as a problem solvers and advertisers for customers, rather than using hard sell tactics, personal selling may help a small business build loyal, long-term relationships with the customers. Small businesses may choose to use any or all form of promotional mix elements in selling its products. Deciding how to allocate resources for each component involves a number of factors. Some of these entrepreneurs should consider when deciding on the ideal promotion mix. Include the type of product or service, the value of product or service, and budget allotted for marketing. When we use personal selling, a product has a high unit value and requires a demonstration of benefits. It is well suited for personal sales. For example, encyclopedia, it is a high priced item and most people do not feel that they need it. So after a demonstration, most of the people agree it would be a useful item to have. So encyclopedias are well suited to a promotion mix that emphasize personal selling. Highly technical products such as computer, copiers are primarily sold through personal sales methods. Products that involve a trade-in, like automobiles, are usually handled through personal selling to help facilitate the trade-in process. Finally, a company that cannot offer a mass advertising campaign might consider personal selling as an alternative to advertising. Since sales force compensation is largely based on actual sales, personal selling may require less money upfront than other parts of the promotion mix. Seller agents One method is small manufacturers and wholesalers use to reduce cost of personal selling, which can be most critical aspect of personal promotional mix for these type of businesses. To hire an experienced selling agent. So selling agents, they are independent salespeople who work under contract with one or more companies and are usually paid straight commission on sales. So hiring a selling agent allows the small businesses to save time and money it would have to invest in reducing the training and in-house sales force. In addition, a selling agent with experience in selling similar products may provide ready-made customers and quick entry into sales territory. So selling agents are particularly helpful to businesses whose products experience seasonal fluctuating sales, since they are only paid for the sales they make. So the main disadvantage is that it is very difficult to control the selling methods used by sales agents. Sales engineer. He might be found in technical industries. So, like computers, copier. Sales engineers, they provide technical support, explain the product, help adopt the product to the customer needs. Finally, a creative salesperson may attempt to sell goods such as insurance, charity, and salespeople usually deal with the customers who are unaware of their need and the service or the product, so they must possess the most developed selling skill of all types of sales people. Sales promotion or short-term incentives to encourage the purchase or sale of a product or service. So sales promotion includes several communication activities to provide added value or incentive to consumers, wholesalers, retailers or other organizational customers to stimulate immediate sales. These efforts can attempt to stimulate product interest, trial or purchase. For example, devices are used in sales promotion include coupons, samples, premiums, point of purchase sale POP, and displays, contests, rebates and sweepstakes. So sales promotion strategies are some like push and pull or combination of both. Push strategy means convincing trade intermediary channels members to push the product through the distribution channels to the ultimate consumers via promotion and personal selling efforts. Company promotes the product through reseller, who in turn promotes it at another reseller or the final consumer. So trade promotion objectives are to persuade retailers or wholesalers to carry a brand, give a brand shelf space, promote a brand in advertising, push a brand to final consumers. So typical tactics employed in push strategy are buyback guarantee, free trials, contests, specially advertising items, discount display and premiums. Pull strategy attempts to get customers to pull the product from the manufacturer through the marketing channel. The company focuses on marketing communication efforts on consumers in the hope that stimulates interest and demand for the product at end user level. This strategy is often employed by distributors are reluctant to carry the product, and because it gets many consumers as possible to go to retail outlets and request the product, thus pulling it through the channel. So consumer promotion objectives are to increase consumers to try a new product, lure customers away from the competitor's product, to get the consumers to load up on a mature product, hold or reward loyal consumers, and build consumer relationships. Typical tactics employed in pull strategy are samples, coupons, cash refunds, rebates, premiums, advertising specialties, loyal programs, patronage, rewards, contests, sweepstakes, games, point of purchase displays. So car dealers often provide a good example of combination strategy. If you pay attention to the car dealers advertising, you will often hear them speak of cashback offers and dealer incentives. Thank you.